Now this is about the Freedom Convoy. Really big deal, and these guys are peaceful. Okay, they got kids with bounce castles and stuff, and they're having a good time. They're trying to make a point, a very good point, and they're just they're having a social gathering at the same time, and they're just like turning this crazy thing that so many people are actually like super angry about into a very peaceful demonstration where they're just peacefully making their voices be heard and saying, hey, we can really screw up everything if we just do what we're doing. And these people are livid. They're angry. And I can kind of understand why. But in the same sense, my Walmart down the road didn't have any cream cheese because some trucks aren't able to get around that easily. I can deal with not having cream cheese if it ends the mandates and the mandatory vaccines. Now, I'm going to read this a little bit. Try not to be too boring about it. There's a video, but it's just a Wall Street Journal thing. It's just like an overview of the protest itself, not this person. Harvard professor and CNN analyst calls for violence against Freedom Convoy. Former Obama Administrator Undersecretary of Homeland Security Juliette Kayyem was called for violence and vandalism against the Freedom Convoy protesters who amassed on the bridge that connects Detroit, Michigan, Windsor, Ontario. The Ambassador Bridge, Lincoln, constitutes 28% of annual trade movement between U.S. and Canada. Slash the tires, empty gas tanks, arrest the drivers, and move the trucks. The convoy protest, applauded by the right-wing media as a freedom protest, is an economic and security issue now. The Ambassador Bridge says the same things that I just said a minute ago. I'm not sure, but would that be calling for violence? I don't know. She makes sure to attack the right-wing people while she's doing it. Now, there's the thing about willful noncompliance. If you're doing it right, it's going to be very annoying. People are going to get annoyed, people are going to get pissed off, and people are just not going to like you because you're being very annoying and you're impeding their lives. And on the other hand, if you're doing willful noncompliance in a peaceful manner, you still very most likely will get arrested, and that's okay because it's a very small charge, and you'll get right out. It's not a violent thing. Do not resist arrest. If they decide to arrest you, go ahead. Just don't make it easy. Just go ahead. Just do nothing. Maybe they might see that as resisting arrest. I don't know. But the whole point of willful noncompliance protests is to basically cause a nuisance and draw attention and show that you need to be listened to. And when you have this many people doing this, it makes a clear message that it's not a small fringe minority like Trudeau wanted to say. And meanwhile, stuff like this is happening, and these guys are being the utmost peaceful. Over in Paris, these guys are getting attacked by the police in riot gear. They're getting tear gassed and pepper sprayed and ripped out of their trucks. It's insane. It's insanity. It's crazy, and it's kind of scary to think about. Like what's going to happen once this sort of stuff starts happening here. I know there's talks, and they're getting things ready to go from California to D.C. and do an occupation in D.C. around the White House with rigs and do this exact same thing. I really hope that no violence happens, that nobody gets hurt. I want to see American kids in bounce castles having fun, having a grand old time with all the truck drivers and making their voices heard in a very, very peaceful manner. And I've been commenting everywhere. I've been going on Twitter and trying to find all these most trending quotes and try to give like an inspiring message, and at the end of it, I always try to put, just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. No matter what they do, just smile and wave. If they want to be violent against you, just smile and wave. Because anything that they do to you is never, ever going to be publicized. It's never going to be drawn attention to. The only time anyone's going to talk about anything is if one of the protesters that are being peaceful, if they get attacked and decide to defend themselves, it's going to be right-wing protester viciously assaults. You know the whole deal. That's how it's going to be. That's how it always is. So anybody that's listening to this that knows about these protests and what's going on, whether you're for them or against them, just know that yes, they are peaceful. Yes, they are a major consensus between common sense people that just do not want this. That just simply do not want this. And there's a big deal about this too, because it's not just the simple fact of, I don't want to get a vaccine. It's about the mandatory. And if you like this kind of crap, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to everywhere that you're seeing this. I got it on most podcast platforms. I'm on YouTube and Rumble. Follow the Facebook page, because I want to know where you stand on all these issues. That's a good way to be able to contact and actually share your opinion on things. I actually welcome it. I encourage it. I want it. I want to know where everybody stands on all the things that I talk about. I have a point of view. It's pretty clear. I read the middle of the road on a lot of things because I can see sides, like points from both sides, but I'm pretty dead set on where I stand on things, and I'm pretty obvious about it. Like I don't have any problem letting anybody know anything about where I put my foot down on whatever I'm talking about and where I stand on it all. But whether you're with me or against me or agree or disagree, I want to know. So I have a Facebook page, and I post all the same content right there, and it's a great place where in the comments and public posts and whatever, we can have an open and civil discussion about what you agree or disagree with and what your thoughts were or how you would approach something.